The 2026 World Cup has become a meme, as it's being hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico, and you can imagine the sheer weight of expectations placed on the countries to host. Billions of fans have collectively tuned into the games via stadiums, televisions, and live streaming, and the pressure has been on for them to deliver. From the fact that the USA is trying its best to make new chants, to the entertaining interactions between tourists and the land of the free, to the memes about international superstars like Erling Haaland, it's all become a great cycle of discussion revolving around the World Cup. Initially, the internet's opinion wildly careened between excitement and uncertainty, as it seemed no one could decide if this World Cup was going to be the worst thing ever or the best thing ever.
This is why Europe thinks we're mid. We're mid soccer country, right, Jack?
Oh yeah, we're mid.
Mid. Follow. We support the US. The US. The US. That's the way we like it. We like it. We love it.
However, the memes stemming from it have made a couple of things very clear. Not only has the 2026 World Cup changed the way people view America, but also the way the world views football, as it seems the sport only continues to grow in popularity and bring humanity closer to understanding one another.
Open wide for some soccer!
Football is called the world's game for good reason. It's meant to belong to everyone, as despite England claiming they invented the modern version of it, kicking a ball around is pretty much a universal experience. As a result, discussion about football tends to come from all over the world, which also means the millions of memes about football are produced every day. Perhaps you've seen the video I made about Erling Haaland, the gigantic blonde barbarian Viking playing for Norway, and the fact that he's become an international sensation due to his funny antics on and off the field. Or maybe you've learned about Haramball, otherwise known as parking the bus. It's a meme satirizing the controversial method of playing football where a team goes all in on defense after scoring only one goal in order to drag out a match and win, which fans tend to find quite boring to watch. Then there's the weird slow-motion lip-blowing thing that some players do, as the most high-profile of the bunch have been recorded looking goofy. Meanwhile, some critics joke that Americans are only pretending to be football fans, as they call the game soccer and they have little history with it compared to the rest of the world. Typically, US sports tend to focus on high-scoring, action-packed moments with dedicated advertisement segments. Football, on the other hand, is low-scoring, long, and often ends in a tie, so to American citizens it must seem slow in comparison. This idea is best illustrated by The Simpsons, when the Continental Soccer Association comes to Springfield and the town advertises it as a high-stakes, action-packed game.
Open wide for some soccer! The Continental Soccer Association is coming to Springfield. It's all here.
The Simpsons family goes to the match as a result, but quickly discovers that they find it boring and it ends in a town-wide riot. The point is that there's really a countless amount of memes and jokes coming from football, which is of great benefit to the masses consuming these memes, as it turns out it generates a real sense of cultural enrichment and new understanding. The United States has hosted a plethora of countries since the World Cup began, and as a result, tourists from those countries are having their worldview changed due to memes about good old-fashioned American hospitality. Free drink refills, free plates of chips and salsa, and stellar customer service seem to have let those from other countries know the benefits of living in the land of the free.
I can refill this 1,000 times.
Yeah, but you won't drink 1,000 cups of
You don't know
Coca-Cola.
me. And it's free.
You paid for it, you paid it.
Once.
These experiences have turned into memes, as whilst the USA seems to get its fair share of banter, actually going there and experiencing the culture appears to be changing the minds of those who once made fun of it. So many tourists are sharing their experiences online, constantly posting about the amazing wonders they've encountered, or in Scotland's case, drinking all the beer in Boston. The World Cup, after all, is meant to be the occasion that literally brings the world together. So with all these interesting cultural differences on full display in the World Cup, you might be wondering, what's it all mean? What's the actual point of analysing and interpreting these memes? 48 nations participate, and it's a huge event as it has much of planet Earth's attention. This means that exploring the memes made by the vast number of fans who watch it, in terms of interpreting what they mean and why they're made, can be an incredibly enriching activity. When I see memes made by the tourists who are enjoying the United States and the activities it has to offer, or even the pieces of art constructed by billions of football fans all over the world, and I get into the nitty-gritty of of what they're about and why they're fun to find, it really does make me feel as if I'm learning about different cultures and how they interact with society. I like to think that you too, as a viewer, can be culturally enriched simply by looking at funny pictures and videos on the internet, or by watching lessons in meme culture clips where the focus is showing those funny videos and convincing you that there's more to memes than just humor. You might laugh at Haaland making weird faces and dominating the football field, but you'll probably do a bit of research about Norway too, and learn about the history behind their famous Viking row chant. On a personal note, videos like this one remind me why I really enjoy talking about memes, because it utilizes skills like interpretation, analysis, and meaning making. Of course, you don't have to have an education in media studies to write about digital culture, but it really does help investing in those skills when it comes to communicating via the medium of video. I always encourage those who are interested in unpacking culture and discussing memes to give making videos a go, and if you like the World Cup, now is definitely the right time to start.
I really want to win, yes I do, but if we don't win, that's okay too.
It could be argued that the spectacular football chants from each country can be described as traditional memes, as they're effectively cultural copypasta steeped in years of repetition and iteration. The most recognizable chants are the ones spread quickly across the internet, like the aforementioned Norway Viking row chant, which booms across stadiums as Norwegian fans row in unison to a drum beat ever increasing in tempo. Or perhaps the best example of the World Cup bringing countries together is with Japan's chants, as the classic Vamos Nippon or Nippon Ole combine a global influence of Spanish and Japanese. Allegedly, this came from the Intercontinental Cup that ran from 1960 to 2004, and Japan adopted some of the chants from the Spanish-speaking countries. Then there's the Netherlands' stunning left-right chant, which shows an orange tide of fans all moving from left to right in unison whilst belting out a catchy party anthem. This might be why the USA's chants seem a little uninspired, as they haven't quite managed to generate an instantly recognizable and unique chant of their own. As such, the words, "We support the US, the US, the US, and that's the way we like it, we love it," come across as a little bit limp compared to the intense efforts of other countries.
It's called soccer! It's called soccer!
That being said, it's not just the chants that are traditional memes, but it's also the official songs that provoke interest. When the track Lighter by Jelly Roll and Karen Leon was released for the official World Cup album, it received criticism that it sounded like a stomp clap hey millennial track filtered through the lens of pickup truck country music. However, IShowSpeed's own version of the World Cup song, which has also been added to the official album, is the antithesis to this sentiment, as it genuinely showcases a wide range of football fans and is full of colour, movement and fun. Plus, it got him the attention of the FIFA organization, and they effectively gave him permission to live stream at games, meeting celebrities and politicians along the way, which makes for great memes in itself. Then you have the other side of fan-made World Cup songs, which includes Everybody Jump by Teo Ricci, which became a meme due to being considered one of the worst ever World Cup tracks. In the end, it seems people always revert to comparing any attempt to make a song to that of Shakira's 2010 track Waka Waka, This Time for Africa, which is considered one of the greatest of all time. As such, high-energy chants or songs ultimately exist as memes that boost morale and are a significant component of football when it comes to hyping fans and attracting those curious about the sport. So, chants aside as their own traditional form of memes, let's review the World Cup and how the memes stemming from it are actively changing humanity. Essentially, the World Cup has become a meme due to the intense cultural interactions between 48 nations battling it out over the sport of football. It's clear tourists are having their minds blown by their experiences in America, as it seems the land of free refills, endless entertainment and bombastic flair is working its way into the hearts of football fans everywhere. Not only that, but the chants and the songs surrounding the World Cup also seem to be inspiring memes, as the best ones generate pure hype and become online phenomenons. Perhaps the most important consequence of all this attention is that it'll inspire leagues of football fans in the future, especially in the US, where it's traditionally less popular than higher scoring sports. With all that said, how has the World Cup affected your life? Do you feel like all the memes are leading to increasing your cultural education as well as interest in football? Or perhaps it's simply not that deep? What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe! Or else.